Kendall Jenner is eager to discuss pregnancy in the latest episode of The Kardashians. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kendall Jenner recently made headlines after opening up in a playful and surprising way on a new episode of her family's reality show, The Kardashians. Fans were left guessing when she started talking about pregnancy, only to find out that the baby she was referring to wasn't a human baby at all. It was actually a baby horse. In the preview for the episode, Kendall appeared in a bright yellow shirt from an Italian brand and shared this unexpected update while sitting down for the show's one-on-one interview segment. The way she responded to the question about pregnancy had people raising their eyebrows at first, especially when she paused and gave a sly smile before revealing the truth. Kendall, who owns and cares deeply for horses, said that her horse, a beautiful European warm-blooded mare named Dylan, is expecting a baby. She first shared this news in the second season of the show, mentioning how the pregnancy was confirmed around the same time she was preparing for the 2022 Met Gala. At that moment, it wasn't just a red carpet that had her attention, it was also this important step in her journey as a horse breeder. According to her, the foal's father is quite special too. He's a champion stallion who has competed at the Olympic level, making the upcoming foal a highly prized addition to her growing stable. She even joked that the process happened through surrogacy and playfully mentioned how attractive the stallion is. This development isn't out of character for Kendall, who has shown a deep passion for horses over the years. While her sisters have made headlines for becoming parents and raising families, Kendall has quietly been building a different kind of legacy. Her love for animals, especially horses, seems to be something she's truly committed to. In fact, she's been known to invest a lot of time and care into her horses and has built a reputation in the horse breeding world. This new baby horse seems to mark another exciting chapter in that journey. Even though she isn't expecting a human child, the topic of pregnancy and motherhood has come up before for Kendall, especially within her family. Being the only one among her siblings without a child, Kendall has often been the subject of questions and even a bit of pressure from her family, particularly her mother Kris Jenner. Kris, who is known for always thinking ahead when it comes to her children's lives and careers, has encouraged Kendall to think about starting her own family one day. Kendall has acknowledged this pressure in the past and shared in the final episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that she does think about having children eventually. She mentioned that she's the only one in the family without a child, and it's something she's aware of. However, she also pointed out that she's still young and wants to live her life at her own pace. The idea of motherhood seems to be something Kendall is open to, but only when the time feels right for her. For now, she's enjoying a life that includes fashion, modeling, and her deep love for horses. This connection to animals gives her a kind of happiness and responsibility that resembles motherhood in a different form. Watching her care for her horses, and now anticipating the arrival of a new foal, offers fans a chance to see a different side of Kendall, one that's nurturing, playful, and passionate. In recent years, many people have also speculated about Kendall's personal life and whether or not she was planning to become a mother soon, especially during her past relationship with Bad Bunny. Fans were often curious and sometimes even jumped to conclusions based on social media posts or public appearances. However, Kendall never gave any indication that she was rushing into motherhood. In interviews and episodes of the show, she has repeated that she's still figuring things out and doesn't want to be pressured by anyone else's timeline, not even her own family's. One of the things that stands out about Kendall compared to her siblings is her more private and relaxed approach to life. While her sisters often share every detail of their personal lives and relationships, Kendall tends to be more reserved. She values her privacy and seems to enjoy keeping some parts of her life just for herself. This approach also affects how she handles questions about starting a family. Instead of rushing into big life decisions because of expectations or public interest, she chooses to move forward only when she feels ready. That kind of self-awareness is something many people can respect and even relate to. Though the Kardashian family is often seen as living in a completely different world because of their fame and success, Kendall shows that there's still a lot about her that feels grounded. She's focused on doing things her own way and building a life that brings her joy. Her passion for horses, her modeling work, and her quiet approach to life set her apart in a family full of larger-than-life personalities. In that way, Kendall connects with a different kind of audience, one that values independence and taking your time to figure things out. When Kendall talks about her horses, it's clear that this is more than just a hobby. It's a true love and a serious commitment. Horses require time, patience, care, and dedication, and Kendall has shown that she's fully invested. Her excitement about Dylan's pregnancy and the baby horse on the way shows just how much she enjoys this part of her life. She treats it with the same kind of attention and care that others might give to raising a child. It's not just about riding or owning animals, it's about being responsible for their well-being and helping them grow. That's why, when Kendall jokes about being pregnant or becoming a mom, she's talking about it in a way that reflects her unique lifestyle. It might not be the kind of motherhood people expect, but for her, it's just as meaningful. It shows how people can find fulfillment and joy in many different ways, not just by following traditional paths but by embracing what they truly love. As Kendall continues to appear on the Kardashians and share parts of her life, fans will likely get more glimpses into her world. They'll see how she handles family expectations, public curiosity, and her own dreams. For now, she's happily looking forward to the birth of a new baby horse, and that's enough to make her smile. Whether or not she decides to have a child of her own in the future remains to be seen, but one thing is clear, Kendall is in control of her own story, and she's writing it in a way that feels right to her. There's something very inspiring about someone who doesn't let pressure or outside opinions guide their most personal decisions. Kendall Jenner is showing that you can choose your own path, follow your passions, and create a life that's meaningful in your own way. Whether she's modeling for top designers, traveling the world, or helping raise a future champion horse, she's doing it all on her own terms. Her journey with Dylan and the new foal is just one more example of how deeply involved she is in the things that matter to her. She's not just a celebrity or a model, she's also someone who puts her heart into what she loves. And for now, that love is being poured into her horses. Her story shows that joy and purpose can come from many places, and sometimes the most unexpected ones bring the biggest smiles. So while fans might keep wondering when Kendall will have a child, she's already showing what it means to care for something deeply and to welcome new life into the world, even if it has 4 legs instead of 2. And maybe that's a kind of motherhood too, one that's every bit as real and special. As she gets ready to welcome the new baby horse, Kendall is once again reminding everyone that happiness doesn't always follow the usual path. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.